Hello everyone, in this video I'm introducing a new series. And if you couldn't tell by the title, it's League of Legends. More specifically, learning how to play. I have never once played League of Legends. I did play Dota against bots for a little bit years ago, but I have never really spent any amount of time actually learning and trying to improve at any of these games. I decided to give League of Legends a shot. So to start off, I'm going to be focusing primarily on Aphelios and probably Kindred. I know this probably comes off as weird as a complete noob is going to be playing Aphelios, and at the time of this recording, I've played maybe 20 games total. If you count games against bots, it's more than that, but and this game is probably my 5th Aphelios game. Point is, I haven't played too much of it, so if I make mistakes, which trust me, you will see, I make plenty of mistakes in this. I'm going to do my best to explain why I made certain decisions, my goals, how to improve, what I think I did well, wrong, all that sort of stuff. Also, this kind of goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you have any constructive criticisms, that is completely fine. Put them in the comments. I read the comments regularly, so if you have any tips or tricks, I'd be more than happy to read them and accept them, so thank you. However, mentioning that, if you want to insult me and call me names and say that I suck, first off, I already know that. Second, being extremely negative in the comments is not going to do you any favors. I'm just going to ignore you. I know League has a stereotype of having super degenerate and rude individuals, but so far, I've been enjoying my time and I want to keep it that way. So if you have any constructive criticism, make it constructive. And with that out of the way, let's get into the video.
Darkness is not heresy. It lies within us all.
Okay. Now I'm gonna miss a bunch of farm here. Not a bunch, but like some. Get to it!
He has no idea of only those fated to meet us in the night.
Where is the support? That was actually a good blink. Or flashing.
When your steps falter, follow yours.
I hate that ability. Huge! I didn't mean to Q there. So since there isn't really much going on at the beginning here, I'll explain what my overall goal is and how I plan to accomplish it. So as an AD carry and similar ability power carries and other roles in bot lane, my goal is to farm. I figured this out quickly, I guess, in my time. It's not super hard to understand or anything, but the way you go about getting it can be difficult depending on the role. My goal primarily is to farm. If I'm incapable of doing so, or if I'm blocked from doing so, then I'm basically worthless as an AD carry. And this is especially true with Aphelios. He starts off very slow, very squishy, and very weak. You need to get items early in the game as soon as possible, and then you'll start ramping in terms of power. So my main goal is to get last hits, stay in lane as much as possible, and farm as much as possible. Wow, I got hit by that. Okay, I'm gonna go back. What quit? Probably something. Could buy boots. No, actually, I can't even afford boots. And since I just mentioned getting items are very important, let me talk about my item priority. So I have been trying out different combinations, Kraken Slayer, Infinity Edge as first item. In this video, I am building Infinity Edge first. Now, in my opinion, this is probably not the best way to go because the items are just too expensive and my farm just isn't good enough. Trying to get 1,300 gold for the BF sword, I think is the name of it, as a component in this game and a lot of other games is just a little bit too much in the early game. Maybe if I get better and get more consistent, but I have found that trying to build Kraken Slayer is easier and more straightforward and consistent for me. Damn. I didn't get that. Are you kidding me? I didn't get that kill either. Wow. Oh my god, dude. What in the hell? I, like, got that entire kill by myself, and yet somehow I didn't. Here, fine. I haven't pushed him fully back yet, but... I didn't get that kill either. Jesus Christ. Just 0-0-3, I guess. Oh, so good. So let's talk about where I need to improve. If it's not blatantly obvious already, last hitting isn't exactly my strong suit. I understand this, and I'm working on it. Trust me, I'm trying. Next is my ability to get kills. I could be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit better with my combos, and a little bit more knowledgeable, and coordinate better with my support. You will see later that I do not do this very well, just a little foreshadowing. However, I will also say that Brand and Lux are horrible. They seem extremely powerful and are very difficult to deal with, even one-on-one. So having them both here, when they can both outrange everything I can do, stun me and ignite me, and everything around me, is pretty difficult. I didn't have my ult, dude. I have no mana. Ah, fuck, this is bad. I'm gonna die here. Fuck! If I had any mana, I could kill them both. Or kill him, at least. I don't even know why I pursued that. Holy fuck, dude. I love how he has more range than I do. But whatever. Like, I don't even get it. Bye. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry.
You did well, Fellows.
That was my bad. I should have been paying more attention. He was asking for Oh, goody. I don't know why I didn't flash that. This dude has so much range, like what the fuck? Yeah, so that could have gone a little bit better. There were two things that went wrong in my opinion. First off, as it's blatantly obvious, and you're going to see it going forward, I don't do a very good job of listening to my supports, pings, or communication. This, for some reason, is something I'm still struggling with. He did a very good job at trying to alert me, I just completely ignored it. Second, as you saw, I took the Rammus ability, I don't know if it's his ult, just on the face. Don't know why I didn't flash, I mentioned it, I just dashed or ghosted or whatever. Again, still trying to improve. Bye. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this plate. Bro, I cannot help you. Oh, fuck. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, this is probably the most embarrassing play I have done up to date, at least as far as I can remember. Everything about this was awful. I tunneled that turret so hard that I didn't even notice that I died to turret. Once again, my support was pinging me, telling me to get the fuck out of there, and I just didn't listen. I really wanted that plate for some reason, and I even thought in the moment that that Rammus killed me. That's how badly I screwed that up. Let's just move on. Let me just walk right through that. I cannot fucking hit this ever. He just has so much range on me. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I thought I was gonna heal. If I had my Q, I actually could have. I will mention this now, but I probably should have mentioned it earlier, but better late than never. Let's talk a little bit about Aphelios and how I plan to get better at him. So the first point is his weapons. Primarily, that is where you're going to get your damage and get into the feel of how the character plays. There are 5 different weapons, they all have different effects. You can combo 2 weapons at a time, and your ult is essentially a more powerful version of your Q of whatever weapon is currently your main weapon. I know it's pretty confusing, but I promise it's not as bad as people say. If you get into the feel of actually playing the character, it's more intuitive than you think. Not saying it's easy, certainly not easy to master, as it's blatantly obvious, but there are certain things like what weapons do, how they feel, comboing them together that I do try to improve. Double? The double. Let's go.
An ally has been
Huge. I knew she was there.
dominating.
The field trap us in twilight.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Each of us
Holy fuck.
is a way upon
Godlike.
Bye.
Killing spree.
So let's talk a little bit about Aphelios' weapons. Again, they all have names, but it's just easier to think of their colors. It's very straightforward, you can tell on my UI. The most important ones, I think, are white, green, and blue. Red is very important later, and purple is decently important throughout the entire game. But generally, the combos involve the first 3, white, green, or blue. Blue is probably my favorite, as it is extremely strong pretty much the entire game. as it's kind of like an AoE weapon that if you hit one, it spreads out and shoots them in an area around it, and your ult does even more damage and can spread to even more targets. White is the chakram that also allows you to place turrets, and green is the sniper rifle type weapon. All have different and unique abilities that when comboed are very, very powerful if done correctly. Holy fuck, dude. God damn. So now let's talk about probably one of my biggest faults, and something I really need to focus on is the transition from the early game to the mid game. I feel like I have a pretty decent understanding of how to go about the early game. Get farm, stay alive, and buy item. But after we clear a tower, or after we're done with the laning phase, I kind of just wander around aimlessly. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to focus on farming and keep farming, or if I should go help my team. I'm sure it's all dynamic, and it depends, but it's very difficult for me, at least right now, to have a consistent setup as to what I should be doing when. Obviously, with more time and more experience, it should come more obviously, but it is something I definitely need to work on. I'm coming, dude. I'm just slow as shit. I'm sorry. Aphelios is just slow.
Kill.
Make yourself a weapon so you do not have to
Triple kill.
Okay.
You are my brother.
Where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? I guess we just wait for our minions.
I'm meditating.
And then we can push this tower.
Destroyed a turret.
Okay, so
An ally
they're
has been
in
slain.
mid. I don't think we should push up that high. Oh, she's low.
Your sister.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
Oh god. That hit me?
Ally
No, it
has
didn't.
been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
I need this. No, don't kill it. Hey, I got mine.
Do not neglect Aphelios.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I just whiffed my ult because of that. Fuck. I think if I was more like targeted, oh my god, I'm just getting that. Okay, so what was the thing it wanted me to get? This thing? Does this do attack armor pen? Do I need armor pen? I guess for Mordekaiser, he has like a lot of armor. Health. He has magic resist though.
Killing spree. Double kill.
God damn.
Double kill.
Double kill.
An ally has been slain.
But I can still feel brother. I know the truth that pain hides.
Let's take fucking Baron.
Aced.
Especially right now, absolutely. Let's take it. Okay, he's right there.
Solid darkness.
I can't even see what's going on. I fucked that up so hard. That was my bad.
An ally has been slain.
Wow.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, looking back at that fight, that was pretty miserable on my part. I didn't have really much of any idea what was going on. I was constantly flipping between targets. I couldn't even get my ult off correctly. Yeah. One of the biggest problems, and I know I keep saying this, and one of the biggest hurdles I need to overcome is really understanding what's going on in team fights. Our Lux did carry here, so it didn't really matter, but it's definitely something I need to work on as well. Well, we lost Baron buff, so that's fun. Okay. Cool. 2 wins, 2 losses. And just like that, a victory. Thank you so much for watching. I know I mentioned this before, but if you have any constructive criticism or tips or tricks that could help me at improving my gameplay and getting better at League, I would love to hear it. Just keep it constructive and not negative or insulting. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like, as it helps me a ton in the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe for more. If you'd like to watch me play League live, you can follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/doubledose. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.